Alright, so I gotta lower this thing to bring it in, but yeah, she's getting there. One step at a time. Alright, so this is the hell you have to go through. Okay, you see that? That's new mounting bolt. There's another one. We got one on that side. Then we gotta line that hole up like that. That sucks. Alright, so we stumbled on an issue where the engine oil pan is about 4 1/4 inches too far forward. The whole engine is really. And the only way to correct that is to unmount the transmission and bring it back. So luckily I have bolt holes that are already there for the mount, 4 1/4 back. So if we move that 4 1/4 back and we bolt up there, the only problem I can see with that is I don't know if I have a drive shaft that's gonna fit that. I might have to get a custom drive shaft somehow. If we can at least get the trans and the engine in, I'm sure we can figure out the drive shaft situation. That will pull it down and get it to where it needs to be currently. Like, it is way too tall. We can correct it. It's just gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot more fucking with. That's for sure. This is almost what a KA swapped fucking C31 looks like. Weird. Oh yeah, it was cutting through. Here, I'll show you. Alright, so we managed to get a trans mount, 3/3 bolt in. Just want to keep that lifted up a bit. Okay, so we're clearing in the tunnel. We're clearing as far as the firewall, like perfectly. We're clearing the steering rack as far as I can tell. Yeah, for the most part. I might have to dent in that little thing right there, but besides that, we look pretty fucking good. Yeah, there's nothing on this side. Lower than it was. So like we could probably even come down even more, but well, this is a problem. So because the oil filter is gonna land literally on our fucking mounting stud, we have to cut this off and we'll have to weld something for it to actually fit onto. The sawzall and try and fucking cut it off. It's a bitch. So basically, once we have the stud cut out, so we can actually change our oil filter, we'll have to weld something to it to extend it out so that we can get it on. But that's about as low as it should be. Side, we're probably gonna have to move that over to that, make a plate for the bottom because there's a difference in distance there. And then we can weld something that goes up to that stud. And then we'll have to figure how I'm gonna get my exhaust out. There should be enough room to run it down there. Yeah, and we're clearing everything else, so it's looking pretty good right now. But yeah, we had to cut this stud out. It's being very happy with how this is going right now. You can see this will actually fit under my hood now. Alright, we're gonna see if this carbide teeth blade makes a difference. Huzzah! The carbide tipped blade, it actually fucking worked. We are gonna want to clean this up and then figure out our new mounting situation. That's just a pain in the dick every time. Now we can weld it up out here, and yeah, we're gonna need to do a hell of a lot better than that. I can tell you that much. This machine's every flux core machine I've ever owned is just terrible. Jesus. All right, so we got this motor mount in, and it looks really ugly, but it is in there and actually supporting the weight of the whole motor. Now we just have to deal with the other side. Alright, just to give a quick update, we cut off that cross member that was in the way, and I got this piece which I'm fabricating now. That's gonna sit like that, kind of, on top of it. Alright, so we got our piece that we're cutting up to size, and I'm waiting for this battery to charge because my angle grinder doesn't like cutting this much, but we need to put a stud in this, so I marked out where we want our stud, and we're gonna hit this with the drill press. So now we can weld a stud into here. And we're golden. So now we just gotta cut back, you know, get this fit up the way we want it, and then we're good. So I found that when I opened it up, this was not really plugged in all the way, so I just crimped it a little more, so it might want to stay on now. And it seemed to solve it. Really weird that just, you know, disconnected internally. Must got thrown around. And we are back again at the drill press because we want this. We want a piece to go in that stud, so we need a hole for the stud to go into. We ran out of wire. Let that cool down. Now we could try fitting it up. See if it's gonna fit. I think it will. Cross member in here with a new stud. So we're gonna place that in there, and then it's gonna line us up with the rubber piece. Alright, so now we have our new stud that's completely out of the way from the oil filter. Now we actually have access, and it's pretty easy to do a filter change on this thing. Just should fucking reach right in there. So that's that. Pretty much should be good to drop it off the crane. Oh yeah, dude. We don't got a crane no more, because we don't need it. So we got fucking engine mounts that work. Yes, sir. Oh my god, we have the fucking drivetrain actually in. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Alright, now we're talking, dude. Now we got a bunch of other shit to worry about, but this is a pretty big one.